Welcome back guys, GTS Garage. Today we're going to make a new front end, because you can see I've thrown the old one away, and we're just going to get as much done on the bike as we possibly can. I've also got one or two jobs to do on the pan, so we'll see how that goes. Okay guys, that is it. That was probably 4 hours, 5 hours, maybe 6 hours in the midday sun. What do they say about Englishmen in the midday sun? Crazy. Fortunately, my good wife bought me a, I think they call them a gazebo, something along those lines. And that came in very handy because it meant I could work in the shade for the majority of the day. Even though it must have been in the 70s out there. And I know a lot of you are saying, well, that's nothing, but fucking hell, over here it is. It's a first really hot day. So got out for a ride this morning, which was fantastic. Didn't get what I wanted to done on that, which was the clutch, but to be honest I couldn't find a 12mm spanner, ratchet spanner with a flexible head. Couldn't find it. I'm very superstitious. If I can't find it, it may be someone telling me not to try it, so I've got to get a gasket for it anyway, so I'm going to buy the gasket thing and maybe I'll find a 12-inch spanner, or my 12mm spanner should I say. Okay, so things to do on the bike. I've got to do some wiring. I'm going to leave the spot at the back. I like the spot at the front. I like the way that front now looks. I like the spotlight on the rear. It's kind of, you know, I like that. And I like the idea. So I've got to wire that in. That will have its own switch, so it doesn't come on when the front one does. So I'll have a switch for the front, switch for the back, and I'm going to get a couple of floodlights for both the engine bars on either side, and that'll have its own switch. So look, about 3 or 4 switches. Once the engine, once the tank cover is on, obviously it's off now because the tank is still sticky. Once that is on, I'm going to kind of just build something that sits on top of that, a little bit further back so it doesn't interfere with the handlebars. But I'm going to mount the switches there, so there should be about 4 or 5 on there for that. So I'm not going to have ammo boxes on the back, I'm going to keep it light. I think the aim of this is going to be light. I've got a couple of agricultural tubes coming through, so I'm going to make a tall tube for the front, and I have a funny feeling I'm going to have a couple around the back, just for, you know, just for aesthetic purposes. I've also got the ammo bags that are going to go on either side, so it's that kind of accessorising I'm talking about. They say a rat bike isn't made, you can't make a rat bike, and this isn't going to be a rat bike. It will develop into one without a shadow of a doubt, but it will be a survival bike. That is where I'm coming to. It's like a wasteland bike, and I'm hoping to take this one to Apocalypta, and that's a kind of a wasteland time. I know you guys in the States have the wasteland. We have Apocalypta over here, and that's where I want to take this bike. So, and I want that fully dressed for that occasion. Right, that's enough waffling, I reckon. You take it easy, ride safe out there. Sun's out, just take it easy. I was reading the forum the other day, and this guy, almost first trip out of the summer, overtook a lorry, went straight into a central reservation because he didn't know it was there. Just ride safe, guys. You take it easy. Bye-bye.